Hello and welcome to the channel Gaming Like a Noob. I'm the Noob and I call myself Sansomi. And today we have another episode of World United and we are still in a playoff position. We're still in the FA Trophy tournament. We're in the quarter-final there. It's the 7th of February 2023, or it's the 6th actually, because the next game is on the 7th of February. So yeah, and we're looking forward to trying to keep us from getting out of this. We want to stay in the playoff situation. I'm having strong feelings that we will not be promoted even if we do reach the playoff. But the important thing is to reach playoff, and of course we want to go as far as possible, and if we can reach the promised land, which is the professional leagues, we will go there with our heads held high. So sorry for that stumbling. Looking at the leagues around the world, we can see in La Liga, Atletico Madrid is actually in top of the table. In the Premier League, Liverpool is top of the table. In League One, Monaco is actually in front of Paris Saint-Germain. In Serie A, we have Juventus. In Bundesliga, of course, Bayern Munich. In Brazilian Serie A, we have Atletico Paranaense. And Liga NOS, we have Rio Ave, which is in the Portuguese league. So that's a surprising thing to see them on top. And Porto Benfica are the Sporting is the teams that I'm used to seeing at the top there, but okay. Then we have Liga MX, I think that's Mexico. Club America is top of that table. We have Eredivisie, which is in the Holland or Deutsch or Netherlands, I don't know. And Eindhoven is in the lead there before Ajax. Now those two teams has always been fighting for that, and we have a couple of teams that has had some successful seasons, like Feyenoord when they have Henrik Larsson. They did have a couple of good seasons and stuff like that, but other than that, it's pretty much Eindhoven and Ajax has been dominating the league there in that country, of course, through the years. Now we're just going to get into the next game as quick as possible here to get this episode on the road. Harrogate, now we have just played the FA Trophy game, of course, which we won with 5-0. So I'm afraid we might have a lot of tired players that we need to rest. And no, we might not, because this game gets postponed. And due to waterlogged pitch again at Parkview Road, we're having problem with our pitch, that's for sure. Looking at the schedule now, will this game be played after the FA Trophy or before? It will be played after. So we are now going to have Gateshead game in this episode. We're going to end this episode with another FA Trophy opportunity here. Another FA Trophy game is going to end another episode. This is interesting. So next game is against Weymouth, which is in 4 days. And perhaps then we will have our players rested and ready to fight. Very interesting. And Gumps playing well for Wealdstone as well. Came off the bench to show some brief glimpses of quality. Only 6.8 though. And didn't get to start this time. That's a bit of a surprise. But I guess he might have been tired, so it's good that I don't risk him with injuries, that's for sure. Gateshead, 5 games unbeaten runs ends. They get beaten here by Southend. We were beaten quite properly by them as well. So, yeah. Going to be interesting, this. facing off against Scott Doe, and yeah, let's hope he doesn't continue to be a problem for us. Starting out on our very first season, he signs a 4-year contract and take a huge wage raise because I thought that he was the best player in my team, and I wanted to continue to build upon him because I think he was 31 or something like that, and I was expecting him to stay for another 4 or 5 years at least then. And he gets a real boost in the wages as well. I think he went from 50 or something to £400 a week. And then he ends his playing career at the end of the season, which just, my jaw dropped and I didn't know what to do. And he had signed as a playing coach then, and then he became the under-18 coach and have been and was until the 3rd of January this season, where he became the manager of Gateshead. So yeah, I mean, under 23 gets to play a game here. They got that game against Welling under 18, and they actually won the game and played quite well. So those players get some game under their belt, which is good. And let's see here, Clark shines as Fisher sends fitness for, yeah, that's not very well to lose against the under 23 when you're supposed to be a star player in the future. But yeah, anyway, here we can see the report. Bradley Ryan seems to be getting better here. So what I'm going to try and do actually, let's see if we can continue to arrange fixture here every Thursday between those two teams. Let's see if we can do it again the Thursday after that, because it's good if they have games and are facing off each other as often as possible, because I want them to get some play time as well. I don't know why we are not in a league with our under 23 and our under 18. We really should have been. But this is kind of cool that I can put that in, because that hopefully gives them the match practice that they need as well. Both the under 18 and the under 23. Let's have it like that for now. We have all the way to March, so let's go. Let's move on here and try to get our first game on the way for this episode. We can see that we have an entire week to try to rest before we have the next game. So we are going to use, if they are fit to play, we're going to use our best players. So let's hope we do have that, because we need to put in some effort now in order to stay up there. Let's praise Toby Egan again, because he continues to be our best trained player, our best players in the training. So yeah, let's move on, and the game is saving. Interesting. Yes, we go here. National League, Weymouth, 24th position. So we really need to beat those teams that are way down there. That's extremely important for us. But at the same time, I need to be using players that have high fitness, and they're all fit to play. So I'm actually going to do this, just to see what we can bring, what he can bring into a starting game here. And yeah, we lose the connection between Roberts and Oduwo, but yeah, and Thorn and Stag seems to have lost their communication. That's weird. Oh well, they're all green. Nobody seems to be in need of rest, so let's get this game on the way then. Let's hope we can start this episode with a win. And yeah, I'm looking forward again to this. Let's see what we can have here. We could fall out of play opposite, we lose here. I don't want to talk like that. The recent form standings, Weymouth in 12th. And let's raise our game to their level. Kick off, skip. Let's get this game on the way. We need to start winning in the league again. We've been horrible in the league the last couple of games. So we need to improve that. Here's form. Just standing there, but he scores! Oh, ho, ho! An assist by Charlie Wiggett. And Oscar Thorne puts us ahead. And here we go. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Can we continue this? Let's go. Hughes gets it into Brown. Gets Oludufo. Olufaran. Brown stacks and hit the post. Oh ho! Now Weymouth is a team that we of course should be beating. They're way down in the table here and are struggling to get somewhere. But we really should beat them. So let's hope we can do that. And I'm keeping my little eye on Gateshead as well. They're facing Morecambe today. Still a goalless game there. But we have taken the lead here in our game. That's good. Here's Thorne. And Stagg couldn't get that past the goalkeeper. That's a shame. Come on, United. Welling United. Oscar Thorne being our scorer today. Very interesting. And I think we do have a good team building up here. And I think maybe Gladwin could actually be a better player than Francis Vincent. So that would be cool if that was the truth. If that was the situation, that we sell one of our players and we sign a new free transfer with a player that's even better. But here they equalizes, which is not very good for us. I'm going to be pissed off at half time here. We should be having this much problem. Come on, lads. What's going on? So 1-1 after the first half, and I'm going to throw the water bottle. I'm going to be really pissed. So let's start the second half. Let's get this on the run. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if they can improve here. I'm thinking maybe Stacks should be taken off and put Matt in and see if he can do anything. Azaz is really bad today as well. We've really lost the center of the midfield today, I think. So let's go in here. Let's change them first of all. And then we check out Staggs and put in Jamil Matt. And he's going to be a target player. Let's start with this. And who should Assas with the yellow card being the worst of them. Let's give Boateng the opportunity to get in there and play. Here they come again. We need to take control of the game now. Come on, lad. What's happened there? I was looking down to see what was happening and they... Oh my God. An own goal and everything. This is not good. Crap. Thorne. Gladwin. Come on. Red card there, Judge. Send him off. Yeah, that's right. Now let's get to very attacking and let's get into this with more pressing. Come on, we must create something as well. We can't just... Let's go in here and let's put Gladwin up a bit. Confirm changes. Come on. Man, what the... If I'm getting a player sent off, I get millions of chances to the other team. However, whatever I'm doing. And here we can't create a single chance, even though they're getting a player sent off. For God's sake. Here's Brown. Gets into Gladwin and hits the bar. 4 minutes of added time. Come on, lads. We need at least a draw here. We can't lose again. We're going to fall out of the playoff. For God's sake, people. This is horrible. And everybody seems to get motivated. Oh, well, thank you for getting motivated while you're playing a crappy game against Weymouth. Oh, I'm so irritated now I could just strangle somebody. But I guess the only one I could strangle is myself, so... Holy smokes, what in God's name are we going to do here? How do we change this? How do we get the team to change, to get back into winning ways? The sad part is that we actually did play very well in that one, and we use probably the same team in this game, and we still lose against the bottom team. Now we're going to have another go at Althrincham at home in the league this time, and it shouldn't be... I wouldn't be surprised if we lose that game. I'm not surprised at anything anymore, and I don't know why the team are having such a big problems in the league. Even when we're putting in our best players, we are losing games, and I'm not glad. I'm very sad about this. I'm very irritated. I think we need to play so much better, and yeah, I don't know what to say. Let's take him off that then. Target man, alright. I don't really care. Saunders report on Gladwin. Feel the situation with Noob. Yeah, but I want him to be able to play there. Seems to be actually being okay in that position now. So I'm going to play him in the league. Perhaps in the next game here against Altrincham, I'm going to play him as a right defender, and hopefully he will be becoming better at it. But yeah, I don't know. It feels horrible to not get those points that we are so in need of at the moment. We do risk getting off that situation where we were so close of getting to... let's offer him a trial and see what he is, and then acknowledge, and then yeah, nothing more. So training schedule for the coming weeks. Yes, that's good. God damn it. I'm so disappointed in my players. We need to play better than that, and yeah. Danny Lewis, we're getting it. Oh, that's got to be something. Well, hopefully someone else that has been working on that, because I haven't. With my knowledge, I haven't tried to sign a coach for quite some time. So if I'm the one that has been trying to sign him, it took his time before he made up his mind. That's for sure. Let's go into training. Let's go into coaches. Let's just go at coaching. Let's go ask assistant. So a couple of changes there in that order, and that's okay. We move on you know what? I'm thinking, how did it go for Gateshead in this? Maybe they did draw. They draw against Morecambe away, a goalless draw. So it goes better for Gateshead than it does for me at the moment. And that scares me, because we're going to face them pretty soon, and we're going to face them away. And yeah, so I'm going to put in a lot of reserve players in the Barnet game, and Barnet is there, so they're pretty much fighting to reach us. Wellstone winning with 2-1. Gums came off the bench and showed some brief glimpses of quality. Is that all? He's not getting to play anymore? He's not a regular starter anymore? That's a bit of a shame. They told me they were going to use him as a regular starter. Sorry for losing my words there. Not much has happened more. He's gone down in a lot of things. I'm not going to praise that. It's too bad that I want all of these to open up. I want it to be a professional club so that I can put in every situation that we can train, so that I hopefully can develop these young players. So yeah, a Thursday, so it's going to be a game between the under 23 and under 18. Nothing said about here, so maybe not been played yet. Let's move on. Will it come up now then? Yep, under 23 is winning 1-0 this time. Alex Babos scoring the goal, while Roberto Niditi being the best player. And we can say Fisher is not playing very well here, but Vinny Mulholland played well in the defense. So, and here we get Freddie Potts is injured. Let's leave him out to the physio. That's it. And let's move on. Now a game against Altrincham, and yeah, we just beat them in the FA Trophy last game in the last episode, and now we're going to face them again, and hopefully we can take an easy victory over them again. But yeah, who knows? We've been playing so strange the last couple of times here, so I am actually somebody else than Toby Egan has been the best trained player. This Fundy the worst this time. So Ulufunda has been training very well this time, so that's good. Here we go. In this game, I guess I'm going to be doing some changes. I'm actually going to put Ben Gladwin up there, and I'm going to be putting in Nathan again. And we're just going to have to see if we can train him up to become anything there. He's makeshift at the moment. He's accomplished there. So let's see if we can train him up. Not suitable, best role for this position. So, but yeah, it's going to be crappy, but hopefully the rest of the team will compensate for that, and we will be able to beat Alconcham, even though they will have problems of late. I'm hoping that we can beat them there. And if not, I mean, I really want to use him there as a right defender. I think that would be a cool thing, but we have the Singaporean players that we should be trying to test out in that position as well, of course. But where is he? That Singaporean player. Where is the Singaporean? Here he is. Harry Birthwhistle. I would like to try him out as well, but I guess I'm going to do that in the next game, because in the next game it's going to be a lot of reserves. So yeah, we're gonna wait until the next game before we make the changes for him. So let's get this game on the way. This is pretty much the team that I hope to be playing in the cup game, except for Gladwin. I think Uludare will play there instead. Otherwise, this is the team I hope to be playing against Gateshead in that game. So yeah, Gateshead is facing off against Dagenham and Redbridge. Here we come, and there we go. Oh, but it's offside. Come on. Here we go again. Rabbits. No. Feels like it might be one of those evenings where we can't get anything to work properly. Here we go. Brown. No. Another save by the goalkeeper. It's a shame. Come on, we are better than this. You all know that you're better than this. Come on. Give me some goals here. We need to start winning again in the league, or we are off. We're going to fall off the playoff, which of course I was expecting in the beginning of the season. I wasn't even expecting to be anywhere close to get... Oh, they get one sent off. Maybe that can help us. Hopefully it can. I wasn't expecting to even... I mean, I was expecting to be fighting in the bottom region, to be honest. I was expecting us to have a hard time to even stay in this division. Now I know that I got my hands on some good players. But I mean, they're all free transfers, and yeah, I was hoping they were good, especially Wiggett, since he did play for Chelsea under 23 before we got our hands on him. So, but you never know. It could be crap. They released him, so maybe he wouldn't be any good. But he's shown himself to be a quality defender for us, and but I really don't know how much of let's see here what happens before we... I really don't know how much is that we've just been lucky to get to the playoff position, or if we really did sign so many good players in the transfer window there that we could change it from being a team that would struggle to stay in the league to become a team that is strong enough to fight amongst the playoff positions. But as I said, my first reaction would be that we would be having a very hard time to reach to stay in this division, to be honest. So I'm very pleased with how things have turned out so far this season. But of course, having been in the playoff position most of the season, of course we want to continue with that, and we want to stay up there. Of course, we want to end up in a playoff position, getting a couple of more games, which will give us a little better financial situation. Every home game we play is a little money for us. So yeah, that's what we are hoping for, of course. We're having a very hard time scoring on Altrincham this time. Here's Thorne. Can't score. What is going on? Here's Udo. Holy smoke, this is not going good, is it? I think we're going to take out Assas and put in Boateng and see if he can be the change that we need in order to create more. Here comes Brown. And he gets it into Staggs, and Staggs scores! Oh, what a relief. We finally put it in, and that gives us the opportunity to keep this going. Come on, Welling. Let's not drop this. We need these 3 points. Come on, we are better than this. Let's not give them this opportunity to come back to the game, for fuck. In the name of all that is holy, stop playing this crappy. We're going to have to do something about this. I'm going to be doing something like this. I'm going to put Gladwin up there, and I'm going to take out Odusa and put Oludare back in as a right defender. Hopefully that will fix the defense. But yeah, we just have to see. Oh no, but it wasn't he offside? Could he really be standing? Oh, for the love of God, or whatever. Come on now. What is this? Getting irritated here, to be honest. We can't seem to win in the league. I mean, we head over them like a steam truck, 5-0 in that cup competition, and here we seem to be losing out against them. Yeah, Gateshead is running through them with 3-0 there for Dagham and Redbridge, and we can't seem to even create any chances here, no matter what we do. 5 minutes of added time, nothing happens here, and this is just going to end with a goal. What a 1-1 draw, and another disappointment for everybody supporting Welling United. Something has happened here, I don't know what. I need to put more demands on them, of course. This isn't good. Look at this. We are so close to falling out of player position now. And I'm afraid we're not going to make it. We're not going to be a playoff team. We are not going to have the opportunity to play League 2 football next season. Feels like we can't get ourselves out of this bad league form that we're having. I've been lucky to win the cup games, which of course is important for us considering the financial situation, which is like it is. We need to get into white numbers again, but it's horrible that we can't beat. Not even Altridge. We beat them 5-0 in the cup, and here we couldn't even. It's such a horrible, horrible thing. And now we're going to have to change just about every player because I want to rest everyone before the FA Trophy game here. So we need to risk everything by making a lot of changes in this game against Barnet because I want to rest probably every player except for Egan. So yeah, look at this. Now Gladwin, we know we're going to be using the new player here now to give him an opportunity to prove himself on that position. Now that's green position, that's good. It tells me that he can play in that position anyway. Teddy Perkins going to come in, and Niall Canavan. And Rabbits is going to change with Foster. Then we have Rice Brown, who's going to be changing with Payne. Emil Hughes is going to change with Hussein. Azaz is going to change with Boateng. Uduwawa is going to be changing with I think I want Gladwin to play there actually, but why did he disappear? There's Ben Gladwin. And up front I'm going to be playing Jamil Matt And he's going to be playing together with Jake Fisher this time. Yeah, that's the way it's going to look. So we're bringing out a lot of players, and I guess Ben Gladwin is not going to be playing in the trophy game. I'm going to be playing with Udua at that time, and I'm going to be playing with Oludare in that cup game as well. But let's get this Barnet game on the way first of all. We need to concentrate on that, and I'm hoping that the players that are giving the opportunity here will actually be good enough to take care of Barnet. We really need to get 3 points now. We can't continue this way. We need to start winning in the league as well. We can't just win in the cup. And the risk is that we're going to get a loss in the FA Trophy, and then the entire season will go lost because we can't reach the playoffs. And yeah, would I prefer to win the FA Trophy before getting to a playoff? Certainly. Is it going to be easier to win the FA Trophy than get into the playoff? Certainly not. So I don't want to aim too much at risk too much in the league. I don't want to put in too much crap in the league, of course. I want to use as much as possible that I can to... Well, he's not going to be an advanced playmaker. That puts him in a box-to-box. I can't have two playmakers, can I? Let's have box-to-box on him then. And yeah, let's go. Let's see if we get anything out of this game. Come on, lads. We need another win here now. And another player is going to make his debut. Harry Birthwhistle. Another right defender that's going to try his luck at playing for Sutton United. Let's pump our fist. We're underdogs. I guess we are underdogs in every game then, especially, I mean, even though we're in a much better position in the table. We're 16 points ahead of them. We're still underdogs in this here, so maybe I was right. Maybe we really should be down here struggling to find our footings and trying to get a position to stay in this division. But yeah, Gateshead continuing to playing well. They have the lead against Stockport County now as well. So Scott Dow has really made a change in that team, bringing them out of at the moment anyway, they're out of the relegation zone, which is pretty much a great thing for them because they were really bad. They really had problems, and yeah. So Scott Dow seems to be a good manager. So it's a bit of a shame that we lost him as a coach then. So goalless draw after the first half. I'm going to just pump my head here and let's go on with the second half. Who do we have on the bench? Loads of players that we really shouldn't be using because we don't want to get them tired for the next game. We'll see here, Boateng gets it to Lydian Foster. Foster gets into the penalty area and goes down. And Ben Gladwin is the penalty taker at the moment, so let's let him have it. And let's hope that he can score here. Come on, Gladwin. You can do that. Oh! The goalkeeper went the right way, but luckily he couldn't save it, so come on. Let's not drop this as well, please. Let's keep this up and let's keep the results here And let's not drop this. 62 minutes past. And yeah, here we go again. Fine. And here they take the ball. Now they are coming in on a counter-attack, but Perkins is there. Boateng, Payne, bringing the ball. Here comes Bristwittle, giving it in, and there's Matt, and there's Boateng, and there. Oh, the ball is flipping around in the penalty area. Loads of chances. Here's Matt, gives to Bristwittle, and that's all. 67th minute here now. Come on, Welling. Really could use another goal here to feel a little more secure. Now Gateshead has gone 1-1. Oh, and here's the possibility for... Canavan blocks that shot. And still 1-0 for us. And that was a close one for them. But we keep up our lead. And as I said, Gateshead has let a goal in against Stockport County. So they're back in the relegation zone. So come on, Welling. Come on, 10 minutes to go. Let's keep this result. Let's not drop this. It's very important that you don't drop this. Come on, come on, come on. And I'm gonna give, if we don't lose this in the dying seconds, I am gonna give Bristwittle an okay debut. I'm not gonna use him in the cup game. But there is a chance that he will get into the team before the season is over, and that is interesting. But here they come. Oh, is that a penalty? Oh, offside. Oh, thank God. As Fisher goes down, and what is that? Is that a red card? Because he would have been free with the goalkeeper. Yes, it is. Matt Preston is sent off. Fisher got him sent off. So just under a minute left of this second half here. Let's hope that we can at least keep this 1-0 and not let any goals in. Here's Payne coming on the right side. Payne going down. Navarro brings him down. Well, let's see who's going to take this. It's Gladwin with the free kick. And it goes in. And there and over. Not scoring. Should be over now. And the game is over. Finally, 3 points back at Welling. Taking 3 points home with us was a really good thing. That's good. But it's going to be a completely different team now in our last game of this episode. And as I said, Bristwittle made his professional debut and he was actually quite good, I think, anyway. Gumps put in a good performance even though they lost. Let's continue. Egan inspired us to win, I guess. So let's praise him. That's good. Cracker at HD Park. The 2-2 Gateshead, Stockport and Gateshead, yeah. Scott Dow has been really good for them. Really good. He's been changing stuff a lot, I guess. And yeah, that's good. Cool. Now the next game is against Gateshead, and it's going to be interesting. And I'm hoping that we can go through to the next round here, but it's going to be tough. Decline. I'm not going to talk to him. I don't have any thing to do with that now. So the last game of this episode is against Gateshead. Really surprising that we actually did manage to get a game postponed so that we end up with the FA Trophy as our last game. Yeah, we're close now. Can we beat Gateshead? We will be in a semi-final if we do, but the real question is, will we be able to do it? Gateshead seems to have become a very good team since Scott Dow took over, so that's a bit nervous. And the other thing is that he knows me as a manager, I guess. So yeah, that's going to be another tough thing. But there's no mention of Scott Dow when we talk in front of this, so just. But he's 15 now, so he needs one more to beat Tom Hadler's record from last season with a clean sheet. So let's hope he can get it here in the quarter-final in the FA Trophy. That would be great, because that means that we could win, or we should win. But I don't know if it counts as a clean sheet if it goes to penalties and he lets it in, but I don't know. So we have bought 23 players this season and we have sold 10. So yeah, and we have only signed them because we haven't bought any. But that we have only Gateshead have signed more players than we have, which is interesting, with Danny Gold being, I think, the only player that he's signed. Scott Dow. So he's really changing the team without bringing new players into the team, and that is really something. Getting a team that was so deeply into relegation and then getting them to play as he has done is really something. So yeah, I think he has the potential to become a really good coach, I guess. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Let's see here. We're going to have Wiggett back into the team. And we're going to have Rabbits. We're going to bring Rice Brown back into the team. We're going to have Emil Huis. We're going to have Azaz. And we're going to bring Uduwubo. Let's have someone else here. Let's take the position from Victor Fundi, I guess. And then bring Uduwa into this game here. There he is, Nathan Uduwa. And of course, after that, we have Oscar Thorne going to play, and Tom Staggs is going to play. There we have the team. Should we have these substitutes on the bench? I think we should do this, actually. Ben Gladwin will be, especially if we can bring him in on the left midfield, if that crisis, or in the right. I don't know. If we get some problems there, he can take that position. So that's why I wanted to bring him into the club, the team. Let's see, he should not be playing box to box. Maybe play as a Masala. Let's have him as a Masala. Let's hope that he will, because I don't want him just a playmaker. Since we have him as a deep laying playmaker, I want him to be the playmaker. So Masala, I don't really know if that is some sort of playmaker. I hope not. So let's move on. Let's get to that quarter-final game. Going to be interesting to see if we can beat Gateshead. Let's hope for that. If we win, I will go to the drawing of the trophy semi-final. If we lose, I will probably exit pretty quick and try to leave with my tail between my legs, something like that. I don't know what I was going to say, but yeah. In shame. I will leave in shame, I guess. So yeah, but here we go. Time to play. Come on, lads. I think I want to do that. Let's go. It's an important game. There is so much nerves here. You can see here Scott Dow as the manager, Sansomi Trollbear as the manager, Martin Woods as the referee. You go to the dressing room, show me what you can do, and kick off and skip. Let's see, will we be the better team or will they be the better team? Whew, it started out very even here. Now they seem to be the better team at the moment. Oliver Shannon making a good name for himself as that right defender. I get Scott Dow being a central defender when he played. I guess he has strengthened the defensive play of Gateshead, and that's going to be the biggest problem, to score on them. Hopefully our defense will be good enough to keep their striking force away from us, but we'll just have to wait and see. Now they have taken on 2 yellow cards, so let's hope that is something that can be good for us. First half almost over. Very even though. 4-2 in shots and shots on target. 5-3 for them now. All right, they are pretty much the better team then. Dressing room, pump our fist, get back and grab that winner for us. We need it, lads. Come on, come on. Who do we have to put in if things doesn't work out? Maybe we should put in Ben Gladwin as a left midfielder. Is this is we are the ones with this opportunity, I guess. And there is Udua! The player I was planning on taking out scores 1-0 for us. Come on, Welling. Come on, come on, come on. We really love to reach the semi-finals here. Come on, lads. Whoo. This is nervous. Here they come. And Rabbits gets it away, but we can't keep it away. Now Udua brings the ball up to their path. The Stag. Can Stag score? Tom Stag scores! And we're 2-0 up. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Come on. Can we reach the semi-final here? And here's Wiggett! Wiggett makes it 3! And we are in the final. It's got to be our season. What a tremendous thing. Let's bring in Gladwin on the left side here. Not because they have been playing bad, but because I want to rest some of the players. I really want to rest someone in the central midfield as well. I think I'm going to take out him and put in Boateng there. Here's Hughes. Here's Muir. Here's Brown. Here's Thorne. Oscar Thorne. And over the bar. But that should make it possible for the changes to go ahead. And so we can make one more change. But yeah, Oscar is going to come off because he's probably picked up a knock since he looked very, very, very tired there, down into the reds. So we're in the semi-final of the FA Trophy. Marvellous. Weird that it goes so well in the Cup and so bad in the league. That is so strange. It doesn't matter if I put this good team in either. We're still losing and drawing in the league. But in the Cup, we seem to be running over most of them. Oh crap, here they come. And Egan couldn't get his hand on that one. But the game is over, so I guess Scott Dow was worth that goal. The game is over. We're in the semi-final. We're gonna see that draw before we end this episode, and oh my god, this is crazy. Another couple of £1,000 for us, reaching the semi-finals. Let's hope it's a good amount of money now that we are so far into it. It was a quarter-final. It should be giving a little more, 11,000 almost. So trophy, Wellington dominance into victory against Gateshead. Yes, that's good. 10,000 and £10,500 was the prize money for this. Win in the trophy quarter-final. And update on him. He plays for Braintree, so he had a quiet game. Emery had a quiet game. Gumps had a quiet game. And they lost. And that's in the cup as well, I guess. And then we have Foster Red Fitness Concern on Hughs and Rabbits. Don't really care. Let's move on. We should really be looking at how our finances are. Still in the red, so not even the cup is helping us now getting white numbers, so that's a shame. Let's have a look at, not the scouting, the schedule, and see. We have a home game there, home. So a couple of home games should be bringing some money in, but yeah. We need to continue to play. We're in the semi-finals, lads. I really didn't think we would get this far, but now that we are there, I'm really there's two games more to win. If it isn't two games, the semi-final, I think that's over 2 legs, like the old League Cup semi-finals, isn't it? Let's have a look at the schedule here. Yep, we have 2 legs in the FA Trophy. Interesting. So we're going to get to play both at home and away. And let's see what team we get to try and beat this time. I mean, I don't really know what other teams went through, because I think Southend went through, and we do have a bone unpicked with them. So training schedule for coming weeks, I don't care about that. Let's get on with it. We need to see that draw happening. We need to find out who we're going to be playing in the semi-final games. Team selection against advice against Bournemouth. Yeah, that's not interesting at this moment. Kendall Sing Praise of Thorns. There, training. Here we go. The draw for the Bill Base FA Trophy semi-final is made today. Southend United, Ebbsfleet United, Cheltenham City, Wellington United and Eastborough. So, what do you know? It's actually like that, and Hartlepool has been beaten out. Let's get the first team drawn here. It's Wellington United, so we're going to get to start at home, and we're going to face off against Eastbourne Borough or Ebbsfleet United. Very interesting, because Ebbsfleet is in our division, while they are in our previous division that we played in last season. So, yeah, interesting. Then we have Southend, who's going to be playing against Cheltenham, who's also in the division that we played last season. So, yeah, interesting to see who we're going to be if we're going to get if we can go through to the final. Very interesting, and now that has come up here that we're going to play them, and it's not going to be in the next episode, because in the next episode we have Boreham Wood, Wrexham, Harrogate and Ebbsfleet United in the league, and then after that we're going to be having both of the trophy games, and after that we start our episode against Gateshead, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then end with just 2 games. We might have to see where we end up after that game, because if we're out of the playoff situation when that game is. I think we're going to wait with the filter games and end the season with these three. But if we are still in a playoff position there, we're going to play against Fildy as well, and hope that that will keep us in the playoff position so that we have Woking, Aldershot, and then straight through, maybe have a little longer episode there where we play a potential playoff games. But extremely interesting that we are in the semi-final of the FA Trophy, and it would be such a tremendous and good thing if we could win it. I mean, because this is our only chance if we were to gain promotion. If we don't gain promotion, we have another shot next season. And considering how well we have played this season, compared to where we all thought that we were going to be, both me and the board and everything, I think that I shouldn't be having a problem keeping my job. The big disappointment of the season is, of course, the FA Cup, which, of course, can be a reason to kick me, but I don't think that they will. Looking at what they have here, FA Cup reached first round, so we did that. I passed that. FA Trophy reached second round minimum, and I'm very pleased with how I've worked within weight budgets. I'm on course with that. Fight bravely against relegation, and they're delighted, of course, since I'm playing for a playoff position, which neither them or I was expecting. Now we have a couple of seasons ahead here, with the goals is just to remain in the National League. So 23, 24, 24, 25, 25, 26, all the way until the 26, 27 season. I only have goals. My only goal is to stay in this division. So I guess I'm going to get new orders when it comes to the cup games and stuff like that, and that's going to be ongoing with working within the budget. But it looks good, looks really good, as long as we can get this balance right and try to get some more money into the club. Eventually I want to be able to, of course, demand or try to get improvement in these areas here. But at the moment, the biggest part would, of course, be to become professional status. That would be the most important thing, because I want them to be able to train at all those moments. So club culture strive to make progress on and off the pitch. So that's going okay as well. Everything seems to be on course for us, and there are loads of green here. The A+ as a summary, so they're good. Very pleased with mine. There's notable criticism, and that's the Welling 2-1 National League defeat against Weymouth. I can understand that. Very disappointed at the Vamarai 1-1 draw against Buster United. I understand that as well. Disappointed at Joseph Rabbit's recent performance. Yeah, he hasn't been playing very good in the recent couple of here. He was such a promising player, but in my mind, but especially being over 10 or over in everything here, for example. So, but his determination is unfortunately so bad that I feel that might be the problem, that he doesn't develop into that good player that he had the potential to become. Unfortunate. But having said that, we have played the 4 games in this episode, so the episode is over. So all I have to say now is, of course, to do like, subscribe, and comment, and all those nice stuff. Don't forget the bell so that you get notified when I release a new video, which I probably mostly like to do on Tuesdays, Thursdays and Sundays, and from time to time I do a surprise Saturday, or a Saturday surprise as I call them. Yeah, don't miss out on it. And as I said, we have Welling United on Tuesdays, we have Manchester United save on Thursdays, and we have our City Skyline play on Sundays. So without further ado, I'm just going to say stay safe, have fun, and bye bye bye.